right, welcome into Five Reasons to Bet here on the Five Reasons Sports YouTube channel. We are back after a very brief hiatus. We've got some basketball to get to. We've got some baseball to get to on a separate episode. We're going to get to some football. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick. You can also follow me at Five Reasons Sports. You can follow our guy, Jim Rodriguez. He's now entered a new decade. He's now 30. You can follow him at J-Rod Show. Now, we've also got a new sponsor. We're going to introduce them to you because this is a really cool one. I really could have used this on Thursday night. I'm not going to get into additional detail. They are called Booze Bandage. Tell the people real quick here what this is.
Basically, it's a little patch. You put it on a hairless portion of your body. Don't be dirty, okay? It's full of B1. It's thiamine. When you go out partying at your favorite watering hole, the wharf, anywhere you go, this will help your hangover the next day. You're still going to get drunk, but it will help your hangover. It's full of B1. It'll just absorb into your skin, the ultimate hangover cure. And listen, man, I've used it. I love it. You can go to boozebandage.com, and the keyword is 5RSN, 20% off. Can't get enough of these things. These are awesome, full of B1. And listen, even if you don't drink, with all that's going on with your immune system, never hurts to have a couple more B1 in your system. Boozebandage.com. This is
all right. 5RSN. I love how you tell people they can still get drunk because we know that is the end game.
Who am I to take away from your happiness?
Now we're going to get drunk on success, which is not something the USA basketball team is doing after losing to France. And to be honest, France just looked like the better team. It didn't even look like an upset. They certainly didn't think. But if you had bet it, you would have won a lot of money. A little bit of an easier game on paper coming up for the U.S. team against Iran. How do you see this playing out?
First of all, Greg Popovich, Tony Parker isn't coming through that door. David Robinson isn't coming through.
Well, he might have for France.
maybe. Listen, how about laying 38.5? That's what the United States is laying Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. The game's like 12:40 a.m. Tuesday into Wednesday. 38.5. I want no part of that. I think they're going to cover 164.5 is the over-under. I'm big on the first quarter in this game. I think the U.S. is pissed. I think they're going to come out and they're going to take it out on Iran. Politics aside, I think they're going to lay the wood on these guys, and I like the first quarter. U.S. laying 11.5 in the first quarter. Over-under first quarter, 41.5. The U.S. could get that all by themselves. So I like the U.S. minus 11.5. 41.5 is the over. Parlay it, do whatever you want. U.S. is winning this game.
You're right, man. 41.5. That does not seem like very much. And again, the Heat are a little bit stronger.
Iran's going to score 7 points in the first quarter, which is possible. But
the Heat are a little stronger on the front end. Excuse me, the Heat. I got Heat in my mind. Bam Adebayo. The U.S. team is a little stronger on the front end than they are on the back end of that roster. Those guys will all be playing early. So you would figure that Lillard and Durant in particular will come out more aggressive and more efficient.
And before this tournament started, the U.S. was minus 1,000 to win the gold medal. It is now down to minus 250. This is still the United States. They're still the best athletes in the world, despite Popovich's antiquated system, the Spurs system that he's running. I still like the U.S. to win the gold medal. Why not? And you're getting better odds now. It's minus 250. It's still, you're betting on the losing side of it. You're getting short money, but it's better than minus 1,000. This is actually a windfall for sports investors. I like the U.S. minus 250 to win the gold medal.
All right. When we come back, we will get to some baseball, and again, a separate episode, get to some NFL. But first, a word from our friends over at Booze Bandage. All right, Ethan Skolnick back here with J-Rod. You can follow him at J-Rod Show. Let's get to it. Some baseball. You like a pitching matchup coming up.
Yeah, we've got a little Nationals and Phillies going on at the bank, at the Citizens Bank ballpark. Listen, the Nationals just got swept by the Orioles in Baltimore. Their season could be over. They could be sellers. So as a contrarian sports investor, I like the Nats tonight. Okay, Joe Ross is pitching for the Nationals. He has been great in his last 7 starts, ERA under 3. Spencer Howard, I was so afraid to say Spencer Haywood. Spencer Howard is pitching for the Phillies. He's been terrible. So this is what I like. I like the money line, the Nats winning the game outright, even money on that game, and I love over 5 first 5 innings total in that game. I think we're going to see runs. I think they're going to get after Howard early, and I think Joe Ross is going to do his thing.
All right, so there you go. And again, going back to it, USA Basketball, play them in the first quarter against Iran and play the over. I really like the over pick. And you can do that wherever it is that you choose to gamble. Make sure you check out Booze Bandage and make sure that you use that code 5RSN, or else you'll have a hangover from spending too much damn money. J-Rod and I will be back later in the week.